Hi, in this short video, I will announce my undying love for Ratirl. First, I just want to tell you guys something, okay? There's something called the mirror test that people do on animals to see their self-awareness, right? Like if they can recognize like they're looking at themselves. Usually the conclusion is that they are like self-aware, right? And an interesting thing here is that some of the criticism towards this with the MSR test is that some species will quickly respond aggressively to the mirror reflections as if it were a threatening conspecific. What the fuck does conspecific mean? I don't fucking know. But basically that they're scared of like something or like whatever. It's like they feel threatened, right? Thereby, the argument is that it prevents the animal from being able to like calmly like consider what's in the reflection because they are like so like triggered and aggressive and shit like that, which is why like gorillas and monkeys will fail the MSR test, right? And I did this with this Turkish guy, right? We saw the game, he griefed me everything, so I went on Twitter and I did an MSR test on him, right? I put a mirror, I allowed him to like self-reflect. Maybe he would come to the conclusion that what he did was wrong. Maybe not. So what he did, he said, so here again, presenting a mirror of him, allowing him to like look at himself, see if he comes to any conclusion that is worth noting. Such as like, yeah, I trolled, my bad, like something, you know? And he's like, you're not even here. You're someone's copy and fan. You don't have a personality of your own. You're copying Ratirl. Try to be yourself. Then you can try to talk to me. Right? And this is something I actually want to address. Like, I know a lot of people get called Ratirl fanboys. It's something we all struggle with as Twitch mates. And that's why I feel the need to make this video. Because you know what? Being a Ratirl fan is not bad. Like, what's the problem? What's the problem with being a Ratirl fan? I don't see a problem. Like, there are so many streamers online right now, right? Like Dantes, Tarzan, like all this shit. Like Tarzan is a sellout, like does whatever for money. He has no like integrity or morals. Like he's a bit of a suck up. Like makes good content. It's like funny to watch maybe sometimes when he like triggers. Same with Dantes, right? Insecure hides it, right? Like I've like all these streamers that has done like subathons. I think Rat is the only one that didn't pause the subathon when they were sleeping because they were afraid that it would just like end on day one because no one would like sub or do anything during the night, right? Same with Ratirl. Like Rat wasn't scared of that. He's not insecure like that. He doesn't take sponsorships. He doesn't believe in. For the matter of fact, I don't think he's taking any sponsorship. And like just most of his actions and everything, like sure he gets mad, like if someone's entering the game, like he'll flame them or whatever. But like at the end of the day, if someone runs it down and like wastes your time and they don't do anything but just ruin other people's experience in a game where people are meant to like have a good time and just relax and shit like that, then like you are just a waste of oxygen, no? Like you're human filth, like in essence. So I don't like no hate, like people are bad games, whatever. But like if you like purposely like in people and shit like that, like in the grand scheme of things, you are just a waste of like, yeah, like you're just wasting other people's time and like, I don't know, like, I mean, you value your time less than anyone else, that's for sure. So I don't see a problem with that. Like if you like feels the need to like flame someone at like vent, like what's the problem? And again, like when he flames people, at the end of the day, like if they apologize, it's usually fine. And I'm sure we can find that here on his last stream, right? Just to show an example. And that's the biggest issue. Like most of these people will just never accept like the mistakes. They will not apologize. And that's what's frustrating. Like it's someone that's like completely delusional and they will not apologize. They refuse to like acknowledge the mistakes they made. And yeah, of course. Like it's annoying. But like even if you say like that's toxic or something, like it's not really. Like sure he like says it to some people and like tilts the fuck out. But I don't think I mean I'm sure he does sometimes, but like for the most part, if he does something bad, he will say my bad. It's hard sometimes. But like at least he has the audacity to do that. Right? And like same thing, like he's not a hypocrite to that. Like if someone isn't, like if they argue and shit, then fair. But like for the most part, when they apologize, like it's fine. He's not like Darkwing Jacks that will like run them down like 100 times and like go on and on and on about what they did. Right? So like again, in the grand picture of things, I don't think it's bad to like look up or like think like hire a rat and be a Ratirl fanboy. Like what's the problem? He's one of the streamers with like the most integrity on the entire platform. Right? Like no hate towards anyone. Like Tyler One's a nice guy, but he has a brother that's fucked up. He doesn't stand up or like mention anything. Like his brother scams charities and shit like that. And he's a bit blind to that, whatever. But like for the most part, he's a nice person. Right? But he does some sellout like occasionally, but I don't think he does too often. And I think there's a reason for that. He has a good reputation. Like sure. Tarzan sellout. I'm sure it's cool, but like he's a bit delusional. Like too extremely delusional sometimes. Dante sellout, insecure, whatever. Drutut sellout, insecure, right? But like, I mean, it makes sense because Rat's older than them too, right? It's like maybe with age, but like again, like Rat wasn't like that before either. It's like I think out of like most League of Legends streamers, I'm proud to say I'm a Ratirl fan. So what? Who do you look up to? Like, who are you a fan of? Right? Like, what's the problem here? Like, are you Cookie Little Fanboy? Like, what's the deal? Afromu? I mean, I can go on about Afromu as well. I have insight, but you know, it's fine. What's the problem? I'm a Ratirl Fanboy, and this is my message. Take care. Peace.